So
Perfect.
when you go on DexScreener, essentially what I've done, yeah, let me just move this this bit here down there. Yeah. So what I've done is I went on DexScreener, basically the main site, and what I've done is I've sorted the coins by the volume. Because for this strategy, you really want to find coins that have really high volume so that you can get in a position minus, let's say, 50%. If the coin dips 50%, then you get in. And as the coin has very high volume, in the good scenario, you will be able to make a profit by selling higher. So for GMGN, the strategy is the same. You simply choose it by the descending by the highest volume. So the first coin I found is this assassin of the New York health company, whatever. And this is pretty like a good example for the strategy. For what we will be doing, the coin is pretty young, just like 1 day old, but at the same time, it has ridiculous volume because everyone is talking about this coin, and probably will be talking about this coin for the next maybe 1 to 2 days. So this strategy isn't really long term, but it's really crucial if you cannot get really early entry into this coin at, right now the market cap, as we can see, is 30 million. So if you got in below $1 million market cap, then you would make like 30x by now. But then if you are not this early, because probably you cannot be by your computer all the time, then you can still use this strategy to get your entry. Let me just move this a little bit so we can see the chart. We look at it at 15-minute candle time frame. We look at the volume, which, like I said, is incredible. $200 million market cap for one coin is simply incredible. We can see the amount of transactions, which is just huge. So essentially, there's two ways how to play this. I've shown you before, with such a new coin, if you get 70% down for an entry from the all-time high within the first day, it's pretty good, right? If you got it, like, let's say you got it here, not the exact bottom, but still you would make around 100%. Or if you were looking at the coin and you're like, okay, well, let's say the coin is like right here, and you're like, well, should I buy the coin? Well, the coin looks like it's gonna go up forever, right? Like, but let me tell you a truth, it's never going to. So if you were looking for a nice entry, you could put a limit order, which if you went 30% or even 46% down, you would get this entry here. And from here, you would go up by almost 100% again, which is pretty cool. And this is just one example. Obviously, this is very new coin, so there isn't going to be too many opportunities for such a strategy. Yeah, it's telling me this coin is suspicious. So I probably wouldn't be looking into this coin too much unless I get really good discount, right? If I go minus, oh yeah, it doesn't let me because of the magnet. If I get 60%, 72% discount, it's goal. It's all good with me, right? Because simply from there you would make 150 or 160%. Obviously, you can scale out and buy or sell actually a bit quicker. But right now the coin looks like it's gonna die. So it's all about like making a quick flip and then you get out. So when I'm looking at this, I would probably look for something a little bit older, maybe like Fart coin could be a good example. It's a coin that's already established. Yeah, so if you, let's say, looked for an entry, let's do from the all-time high. So you could get minus 65%, and the coin is still alive, right? Like, so this is like a long-term strategy where you simply wait for the entry, you set your limit order at like minus 50, minus 60, minus 70% from the all-time high, and then you get more entries, and then from there you obviously average the price, and you get like plus over 100%. So that's like a possibility what you could do, or also on like a shorter time frame, you can obviously aim for lower percentage. So here you can see this was on 21st of November, and this was on 23rd of November, and you got minus 42%. So obviously, the shorter the time frame, the smaller the dip you will get, and you should set your limit order accordingly. So let me find another coin. Maybe a chill guy would be also a good pick, because chill guy, everyone is talking about chill guy. So I'm gonna pick chill guy, Fartcoin, and Luigi. Right now, I'm not really looking at any opportunity at Luigi, simply because it's down 46% from all-time high, which is doable. Is still like a okay buy. But I see like this as like a missed opportunity, simply because it went down 80%. It hasn't died. So once, you know, it's not going straight to zero. Well, it looked like it was going straight to zero. But once you see that there is still some revival, then you can entry the coin. I wouldn't be buying into these incredible red candles without limit order. I would buy it manually once I see the coin actually going up again. So from here, what we can do is we still can set some limit orders. If we think the coin is gonna, you know, go up, I don't know, here, and then it can drop again. So from current position, I would go for like maybe 30% would be the first target from the current prices. I would do like 20, 30, and 40%. So I can get, you know, if the price doesn't go to minus 40%, I still get at least some entry. If the price doesn't bounce from the limit order or a bit below and goes up again and keeps going down, well, I mean, it's still better than, you know, like just keep buying. It's still better to just, you know, make like 3 limit orders. You get the average price. The worst thing that can happen is the coin just keeps going down and down. But still, at least you got very good discount from the current prices if you are buying now, right? So that's what I would look for. Like I said before, I prefer to keep the chart in the market cap kind of version, not showing the price, simply because if I turn it to price, it's 0.032, you know, and it's changing a lot. So I don't like to have it in the price chart. I really love it in the market cap chart, simply because it's so easy to say, you know, if the coin goes to 14 million again, let's say within the next 2 days, and if it's like a sudden drop, I will be buying there with the limit order. If the coin does something like this, and it goes down slowly, well, then I still have time to cancel the limit order and not buy it, because it's slowly bleeding to death. What I'm looking for is like a sudden dip, something like this, because if I turn it to 1 hourly chart, you know, if I look at 15-minute chart, it looks like, you know, it was falling forever. It actually wasn't. This is like just 2 hourly candles, and all them they both did minus 32 and minus 21%. So if I was looking for an entry, this is actually better to look for maybe on the hourly chart, even though it's pretty new chart. Then you would be getting like a ridiculous discount here from, let's say we go from the all-time high, like local high here. This would be minus 50%. So if you set the limit order for minus 40, minus 50, minus 60, 2 of them would be, or minus 30 as well, 3 of them would be hit, and you would be in profit again. So that's the first one where I could do the entry. Probably we can do like something like this here. It's up to you, really. I would focus on the percentage. That's probably easier to do and say, okay, from the high here, we can go for minus 30% here. That's the first entry. Then you do minus 40, or maybe let's do like just minus 50. Okay, because the difference isn't that huge. Or we can do one more and we can go for like minus 60, which is going to be around the levels that that I've shown here. So we can have like 3 limit orders here. Then we look at the chill guy, which still is very popular coin, even though it's pretty old, but still at the same time it has $20 million daily volume, which is simply huge. But what we can see here is the coin is just slowly dying, right? Like that's what I said, it's like, like a slow, very slow death. So what we are looking for at this chart is some sort of liquidation, because I believe this coin is already on futures on centralized exchanges. So sometimes the wicks here can be really huge. If you look at the hourly chart, then these two candles did 25% discount. And if you put it down at the bottom here, maybe it's not, right? Like maybe it's not exactly, but maybe it's 20. So if you set the limit order there, you bought it, let's say that's not the exact bottom, but still it would be up 20% again. Right now we would be at the break even, right? So what I'm looking for is a good zone to buy it. I always look for the all-time high if it's like a longer time frame, and then I put this arrow down here. Right now we are minus 65% from the all-time high. So if we look for an entry, I would go for like minus. You see, the price was reacting here before, so we can go for like minus 70. The price from current prices, though, is like the discount is not that huge. It's probably going to be like 10%. Okay, well, 30%. That's still pretty good discount. The thing you want to look for is the execution. If you buy, don't just hold it until zero, right? You need to say, okay, well, this is like a buy limit. If the price goes below, let's say another 10, 20%, then you exit the trade. So this would be probably my buy zone for Chill Guy. I believe still it's like a relevant meme on the internet. Everyone is using it. So I will be buying there, and I can buy this for a long term. And I could get like a really good discount of basically 30% from the current prices if we get there. If we don't get there, well, I'm still happy. I didn't enter the trade. Maybe the price goes just here and it bounces up. It's also possible. That's why you can set multiple limit orders. You can set minus 20%, which would be also logical, right? Like minus 30% is probably brutal here. And obviously it depends what's your time horizon. If you want to buy it within the next week and hold it for longer, or you want to buy it tomorrow, like some wick here, and then you want to sell it the next day. So, and the last one is my favorite, is Fartcoin. So right now it looks pretty good on the chart. But you can still, if you are looking for long-term entry, you can set your entry, let's say minus 70% from the all-time high. And then if you get such an entry, which I believe you will at some point, then if we get back to the all-time high, it's plus 200%. Obviously, the shorter the time frame, the less percentage you are usually looking for. That means if I was to place some limit orders right here from this high, I would place it just like below this last wick, so minus 25, 26%. So yeah, we can do both, and yeah. So we've set it for Chill Guy. I would do like roughly $200 million market cap. And for Luigi, it really depends. Right now, I don't believe it's gonna go up, or I don't believe it's gonna go down. and then up. I think it's gonna go like up a little bit, and then it probably is gonna die within the next week. So probably this one isn't ideal. Chill Guy, I believe, is gonna do well because it's around for a longer time, and the same with Fartcoin. So let me just go here. Probably you should hopefully see my my screen. Let me just move this this little bit up here. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna copy the contract address of the Fartcoin, which is gonna be the first pick today, and I paste the contract address as I would normally do, even with like a basic buy if I was to buy it right now. Then you click on New Limit Buy, and then you enter the value of Fartcoin you wish to buy in USD, which is very crucial because sometimes the value of your Solana or Ethereum or any coin that you are buying for can change. So, you know, right now Solana is like 208, 209, something like that. I haven't seen the chart in like 15 minutes. So you need to, you know, account for if you have like one Solana, well, it's not $260 anymore. So you always need to think about it just a little bit. So let's do like $50. And then you have this this chart here. So you see like a limit buy for Fartcoin. You can see the CA, you can see time elapsed. Amount is $50. So right now it's 0.39 Solana. The market cap right now is 300 million. The price is 0.300. Current price, yeah, that's the same price. Price change is 0 because I just put in the limit order, but it's not set yet. And then you see your total balance, your Solana balance, etc. You can see the fees, you can see the taxes, you can see the market cap, you can see the price impact it's gonna have when I buy this for $100, which is like basically nothing. No price impact. If I buy this for $1 million, well, then there will be some price impact. And then I'm expecting, if I bought it now, 169 Fartcoin. So what we can do is oh yeah, there's one, yeah, there's disabled. Okay, so we can either change the amount, we can refresh the timer. If I refresh the timer, this time lapse is gonna refresh. And I believe, yeah, let me do, we can do either buy the dip, my breakout. In this case, we are gonna be buying the dip. So we want to buy it for market cap because, you know, we can either do, if the price dips from current price for a certain percentage, so we're gonna be buying, so let's say 50%. In our case, I don't know what's the exact percentage, but like I said, I wanted to buy around $200 million market cap. So I'm gonna click market cap. Then it asks you, what's the market cap you want to be buying at in US dollars. So I'm gonna click in 200, and I believe that's should be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, should be $200 million. So expect payout at dip. So I'm gonna be actually buying more simply because the prices will be lower. But I'm still gonna be buying for $100. Yeah, and I see here it's roughly 34% from the current prices, and which is the initial price. And this is, I can see the price here, and I can see the market cap I'm gonna be buying at. I can also like do more. Essentially, if I do, I can either reset, or I can do, where's the, let's see, let me do this one. So yeah, I should have, so yeah, I can essentially do more limit orders for one coin. And we want to do the address again. And we want to do new limit buy. And we want to do, I don't know, like 50 again. And let's do buy dip. And we'll do market cap. And we want to do $250 market cap. So we'll be buying 205 Fartcoin if the price dips roughly 15% from the current price to $250 million market cap. So yeah, that's for Fartcoin. With any other coin, it's gonna be the same. Obviously, it's up to you if you want to look for a specific price or if you want to buy the dip. But yeah, it's all pretty much the same. Here you can see that I have 2 limit orders right now. The first one is the previous one. It's $200 million market cap. And then the next one is $250 million market cap. So I can set, you know, as many limit orders as I want, so that I can get a really good entry for long term, or let me change the screen for long term, or just for short term. Like I said, if you look for really short term, then you really need to look for extremely volatile coins. But you know, we are in the meme coin space, and here you can see you can really get let's say right here, like, you know, like the price from the high of the day to the bottom of the day was 36%, and it's still closed above. So if you had, let's say you had you know, you wanted to buy the coin here, and you missed this initial run, so if you aimed for 50%, probably it wouldn't be hit, which is crazy. But if you aim for like 40, 30, it still would be hit. And from this limit order, it would, you know, go up. Obviously, not all limit orders after you put them will go up, which, you know, is simply crypto. But if you look for, like I said, coins with really high volume, and even here, you know, like from this perspective, when I look at the chart and I go from the last high to here, it's minus 50%, which is okay, right? Like, or if I look for the last high here, it's minus 60%. If the price ever goes back, then it's like over 100%. So what I usually do is, what's my strategy is, I really try to buy these coins as low as possible. And then as we go up, if we get over plus 100%, I sell my initial bag, and then I ride until the all-time high, or even higher. It obviously depends on the narrative and on how early you are actually into the coin. Because all the coins, they look like they are going up forever. Well, you got 60% down from the high here before it actually did such a huge move, even higher, plus almost 300%. So yeah, that's the same what I would do here with Chill Guy right now. Obviously, you need to be really careful about the sizing of the buys. You probably want to set more limit orders with like smaller price like targets, or smaller amounts, so that you actually get your limits filled. Simply just look at, like I said before, if you look around here, this did like minus 20, probably minus like 20%, 25% probably. So if you set, you know, minus 20, minus 30, etc., all of these limit orders wouldn't be hit. But if they don't get hit, it's not a problem, really. You can simply cancel them if the price bounces from here, or if the price keeps going down. Well, it's up to you, really, if you want to carry on in the trade, or you carry on dollar cost averaging into the coin. Yeah, like I said, with Luigi right now, it's really the younger the coin, or the newer the coin, obviously the more risk there is, obviously. But as you can see here on the newer chart with like such an incredible volume, you can get really sweet discounts. When you see the price is falling down, you can get, you know, minus 60%. and then I wouldn't say like aim for ridiculous amounts unless it's like really down here. But you should always like, get at least like 50, 60%, and then depends obviously on your style, but I would go out as quickly as possible, simply because it doesn't have to be going up forever. So with this strategy, if you go ridiculously low, you can keep it for long term. If the coin makes sense, this one is just like a coin of some assassin, right? This is like a good meme for that. Fart coin is probably same. I would probably set some limit orders, like I said, and like I showed you before. So yeah, let me just do a chill guy, and we are about to be ready. So I'm gonna put in again the contract address. I see just the chill guy. I can see the last scene, the price, the balance, the fees, the taxes, the market cap, and actually it's almost the same market cap as fart coins. So that's a good thing because we can compare these two. Obviously, it's quite ridiculous, but yeah, let's do it. So we can do $50 again, and let me see the chart if I can get it. So right here we can actually compare the chart, which is funny, and the chart look really different. Fartcoin is way stronger, even though the market cap is the same. With Chill Guy, it's like a slow bleeding death. Here, I would be buying the dip here much rather than here, because the charts look like, it's about to die. But still, we can get some entry. Let's say around the $200 million market cap looks pretty okay. If we get it on Fartcoin, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be glad if we do. Maybe even 225 or something could be also good to get such an entry. Yeah, so we'll do a chill guy, and then we will go for buy dip again, and we can do this time percentage. So specify USD price, percentage initial from initial price, value of you want to trigger buy can be positive or not. Okay, well, yeah, let's do market cap. I'm not sure. So once again, we can do for chill guy. Let me just flip the chart. I mean, $200 million market cap is like pretty logical. You can what you can do is set it a little bit higher, because most people will set their limit orders on the very obvious levels. So when there is more people buying at the same level, your order may not be hit. So most people will probably set it for like this last low, which is like $201 million market cap. So there will probably be a lot of buying there. You can set it for like 210, whatever. It's not a huge price difference. Yeah, so as you can see, I have the buy the dip from initial price. Right now it's minus 34%. I can see the price, and yeah, if I want, I can reset it or edit it. I can change it to let's do $100, and yeah, it should be changed. So I can see the amount of I'm gonna be buying, and I'm gonna be obviously getting more of these chill guys. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the strategy. Like I said, it can be really profitable. At the same time, you need to monitor the chart as well, just a little bit. But if you set your levels, you look at the coin, and you make your zones. Let's say you go minus 40%, then you do minus 50%, and then you go minus 60%. Then you will see that this limit order would be met or hit. This one would be hit. This one wouldn't be. So from here, if you make like a average price of minus 45%, then if you sold at the last high, you'll make 30%, which is not too much, but it's still pretty good in terms of finance. So yeah, I think we are probably pretty much ready. Let me just check the chat. In terms of socials, I haven't checked any of the socials for any of these coins, simply because I checked the charts before the stream, and everything is going down. Bitcoin is going down, Solana is going down. This is the reason you can see the price action on most of these coins will be the same. So most of them will be well, this is sorted by the top losers. Yeah, so obviously at the same time you should be checking if there is any bad thing about the coin, if the coin was hacked or something else. But if you buy some coins at a really good discount, yeah, this one could be also a great example. The Apple. So it's again like a very famous meme right now. $24 million market cap. So if you compare it with Fartcoin or Chill Guy, it's 1/10, right? So if it goes to same values, it could still do 10x. So maybe this is actually even even bigger or better for our strategy. From the high here, we are down 50%, which is pretty good, right? Like the coin is still alive. Like there seems to be some demand to be buying in this zone. So if you want to get an entry here, what I would do personally is I would set some limit orders. I don't know, let's say like around $20 million market cap, because the price got there a few times before. I could buy some right here, so I don't have a FOMO that the coin is gonna go up forever. And then if the price dips below here, I'm gonna make another entry and make my my entry price a little bit better. And then I can aim for like the previous all-time high, which is 143%. And if I believe that the coin is still very bullish, I can take out my initials from this position and this position around these levels, and then I can ride my profit until let's say let's say count that the coin is gonna go up another 5-10x, then probably it's not gonna go up that well, that much, but it can, right? Like, so you can always keep the moon back. Obviously depends on your size. If you are buying the coin for $100, let's say, or $50, it doesn't actually make sense too much to keep the moon back, simply because if you put in $50 here, you will take out $100 here, or maybe a little bit more. But if you do, then from this price you only have $50 here, right? So for the coin to make $1,000, it will need to go like a really crazy amount higher. So yeah, this is like a very good example of buying the dip. As you can see, we did 62% in literally like a few hours, right? This was 9th December, and then this was 10th December, like probably 6 hours or so, or yeah, 8 hours or so later. So yeah, this is like a great example where if you set the limit orders here, then and you still believe that the coin is not just going straight to zero, you'd make 160%. So yeah, let's average it on like 100% with this strategy. Yeah, so can check this coin. All right. Yeah, let me check this coin. Massive meme outbreak. So it's on Radium. It's a meme again. It's pump fund coin. The liquidity is $139,000. The market cap, so you can supply, total market cap, total volume. Okay. So yeah, this is a really new coin that was launched just yesterday. So just almost 24 hours old coin. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into this coin, you obviously need to do some sort of like a due diligence before you buy it. You know, check the bubble maps. If the coin, I mean, the coin looks good. It's on pump fund, so it should be all right. The liquidity is burned. So yeah, it's like a same exact example. If you have like a real FOMO and you think the coin is gonna go up forever, you buy it here, or where you see the coin, and then you can get very good entry. Yeah, if you put minus 40% within the same 2 hours, you could get a discount for 42 or 45%. So for here, I would suggest, you know, if you want to look for like a really low time frame to get an entry, you go for minus 30, minus 40, minus 50%, which, yeah, you would get entry here, and you would get entry here as well. And both of them would be in profit right now. So that's a good one. I'm not saying like this particular coin is great. I'm just looking at the things I can see right now. But it looks, according to Dex tools, that the coin could be good. You can obviously check the top traders. You can see that some of them got really rich off of this coin. You know, some of them $40,000, $25,000, and most of them haven't realized these gains. Like this one only bought 3K, and he sold just about his initials and some profit. So this one is holding like probably for the long term, but obviously he can dump this this money anytime. And as you can see, the liquidity is only $140,000 divided by 2, which is the real liquidity in Solana. So if, you know, one of these people decides to sell, well, then you get a really good, maybe an entry, but yeah, depends on the overall coin and like what's going on with the coin, etc. Yeah, so I think Matt, I think we should be pretty much ready for today. Let me just check the chart if there's any more questions. Yeah, you should get the recording. Sorry, mouse. Okay, you're recording. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, that's it. Let me just stop the share recording, and yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.